So, I'm current Spicefreak Sloss, and this is Shawn Overthrow's Venom hot sauce for his Henry's Hot Sauce Company. Its main ingredient is green bell peppers, but it also includes Naga Viper, and if you look at the shreds there, you can see the Naga Viper is quite clearly red, and there's a fair bit of it. But even so, since it's primarily green sauce, I figured something nice and meaty would be great for it to go over. I wanted to try it on my Mapo tofu specifically, but I figured since that's such a strong flavour, it might be better to get an idea of it over burger and wedges first. So here we go. Let's crack this open, and let's see what his actual recommendations are. So what he says about it is, this is a green pepper sauce. It's made using Naga Viper chilies to create the bite. The sauce works well as a marinade for chicken, steaks and fish. Try mixed into some mayonnaise for a tasty dip. It's great with nachos or as a stir-fry sauce. So yeah, similar sorts of things to what I was thinking. And the full ingredients are green bell peppers, onions, white wine vinegar, which contains sulfates, water, garlic, Naga Viper chilies, honey and Churchfield salt. Now, I don't know a lot about Churchfield salt specifically, so I don't know if there's a reason that he lists specifically the name of the place it comes from. It might just be to show that it's been locally sourced, but I mean, that smells nice. It's got a bit of a tang to it, I'd say. But, you know, it doesn't smell overly acidic. It does smell like a little bit of sweetness to it, probably in the form of that honey. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. Throw quite a substantial amount over my burger, and let's see how that tastes. Oh dear, I've accidentally dipped the burger in the mayo. Well, let's get that mayo smothered bite out of the way first, and then we'll get to the sauce proper. That's interesting. This one's a little bit fruity. Presumably from the grapes and the white wine vinegar, because there's nothing else in there that looks like a fruit. And yeah, that paired with the honey and the peppers, it almost tastes slightly sort of orange or clementine or tangerine or something. I mean, not full on that sort of fruit, but there are definitely elements that remind me of that. So while it's not quite as thoroughly green as I expected, I do think this is going to go well with Chinese food. And it is actually a bit more acidic than it smelled. I mean, alongside meats, alongside stir-fries, that's not going to be a problem. So it's sharp, but not excessively so. Also, despite the large shreds of red, I don't think this is as hot as the last Naga Viper sauce I had. It's got a bit of a kick, but it's not even ghost level, let alone an 8. Chuck some into the mayo. Add a little extra on the side. Stir that around a little bit. Okay, so there you can see my mixture of mayo and sauce looks hideous. Does it taste any better? Yes. In a word, the mayo balances out the acidity. Just, well, the honey comes through more, the fruitiness is still all there. That's a good dip. But in terms of calming the heat, I don't think it's necessary. This is a very mild sauce up front, and while it does have a bit more of a sting in the tail, it's nothing too major. I mean, I'd say it's maybe a 3.5. It's hot and it's throaty, but it's not even extra hot, let alone super. And you can see I've finished my meal apart from the broccoli, which I'll have off camera. Now, actually, you know what? Since this is so sort of bright and almost orangey, let's try it on a bit of broccoli, see how it goes. Yeah, I've never put hot sauce on my greens like that before, but that's not bad. I like it. So there you go. This has been Henry's Hot Sauce's Venom. Little skeptical of the label because it's rather more suggestive than I would have liked, but I mean, that's just me. And yeah, the sauce tastes good. It's a very nice sauce. It's not what you expect of green pepper and Naga Viper at all. If you're looking for extreme heat from the Naga Viper, my suggestion would be go for the chili pepper companies instead. And if you want a barbecue type one that's going to go with your stir fries and your meats and your Chinese dishes, this is going to go with your Chinese dishes and your stir fries and your meats. But if you want one that's a bit more barbecue-y, a bit more full-on Viper, there was a nice undertone of Viper in the one from... who are they again? 1 second. Let me check this bottle. Right, from Chili Bob's. There's a bottle of his on the shelf just there that I'll be opening soon. So yeah, that one's more of the K-barbecue sort, and the Viper gives a nice savoury umami element alongside. Well, I don't know if the umami's from the Viper, but it's got a nice savoury umami element, and the Viper definitely helps that, alongside the normal barbecue qualities. And then Shart's was very different. It was more of a green sauce. It was definitely something to go with your meats or something to mix into mayo. But yeah, all three of those were goodies. All three of those I'd recommend over this if you want something that actually tastes of Naga Viper. But at the same time, this is a nice sauce. This is good and fruity, sort of almost orangey quality to it. And definitely got a good tang to it, but still sweetened by the honey a little bit. And it's got a nice kick to it. It's just not got that super hot kick. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. And I'll catch you again in future. Bye.